Ahmed Idris joins me now live from the capital, Abuja. So President Buhari says they've crushed Boko Haram, but this isn't the first time we've heard something like this from him, is it?
Well, basically, this is the first time that the president sounded very confident, the army sounded very confident. Over the last 3 to 4 weeks, the army has launched an operation to take back Sambisa Forest. You remember, that was the Boko Haram stronghold, and it's been occupied by Boko Haram fighters since Mohammed Yusuf was killed, and the group was able to mobilize, and then they isolated themselves in that forest. And now, with this development, the target now is to expand the operation around several areas surrounding Boko Haram, Sambisa Forest. But this is not the first time the Nigerian government is saying that Boko Haram is finally dealt a death blow. In 2015, towards the end of last year, President Muhammadu Buhari, alongside the Nigerian army, said Boko Haram is technically defeated, that they don't have the capacity to launch attack and hold territory in Nigeria. And that was true for some time. And the rainy season that came sort of slowed down Boko Haram's operations alongside that of the military. And the military was focusing more on air strikes, delivering sorties on Sambisa Forest, Alagarno, and Yale Forest, and other surrounding areas where Boko Haram fighters are thought to be hiding. So at the end of the rainy season, we saw an emboldened Boko Haram trying to attack military convoys and also isolated villages, launching more and more suicide bomb attacks in that particular area, especially in Borno State.
And where do they go from here?
Well, basically, the situation in the northeast of Nigeria now is that of jubilation and also that of anxiety, because the military and the government announced that some of the Boko Haram fighters must have escaped from Sambisa Forest. And they said that the Nigerian population needs to be aware that there may be elements of Boko Haram that must have infiltrated some communities as they run from the advances by the Nigerian military troops in Sambisa Forest. So they're asking for cooperation from civilians to help the security services deal with this. Apart from that, there is also that fear that there are sleeper cells of Boko Haram fighters in towns and villages across the northeast of Nigeria. We've seen when the military launched that operation 3 to 4 weeks ago, we've seen a lot of people, some of them, many of them actually, are suspected to be members of Boko Haram who moved their families from Sambisa and surrendered to the military authorities. Where are they now? Are they totally contained? Are they undergoing de-radicalization? Are they undergoing questioning? Will they go on trial? How many of them have escaped before? So that's a big question the security services need to look at. The military may have done its own bit by chasing or flushing them out of these territories. But again, unless the internal security mechanism in Nigeria works to the fullest, and definitely Nigeria may have another internal problem to deal with.
Ahmed Idris, thank you very much indeed for the context for that story. Thank you.